Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the first virtual gala of Delivering Good. I'm your host this evening, Ken Downing, and I couldn't be more excited to be part of this special evening. But I'm even more excited to introduce a very dear friend and an amazing actress, an incomparable individual, Whoopi
Thank you.
Goldberg. Whoopi, I'm so happy you're with us this evening, and Delivering Good is so happy you're here as well.
Well, you know what? First of all, when you ask if I can do something, I always try to make sure that I do it. And then to know about Delivering Good, it seemed like a good fit, if you will. So I'm thrilled to be here. And what exactly do they do? I mean, I think I know, but tell me.
Well, as you know, Whoopi, Delivering Good is an industry organization full of many fashion and home industry leaders, and they procure new goods from many, many different brands, children's apparel, adult apparel, accessories, shoes, even furniture and cribs, all sorts of things that they're able to donate to those in the most need. You know, an interesting thought would be the most requested item is socks. Delivering Good has given over like 7 million pairs of socks to the homeless, the needy, and the poor over many years. So it's wonderful that those that don't have, they're able to give to and really bring a bright spot in their life.
Well, I love this. And I feel like I want to say to CEO Lisa Gerwich and board chair Andrea Weiss, just thank you, because socks are everything. When your feet are warm, you can actually face anything. But, you know, what do I know? Please let me introduce them formally now. Please welcome CEO Lisa Gerwich and board chair Andrea Weiss.
Good evening. Tonight, we come to you from this empty ballroom, and it's not what we planned. Every year we come together, but this year we're streaming our annual gala from New York's Empire State Building. Like you, your families, and your businesses, we at Delivering Good are adapting to new realities and connections while staying apart during this global pandemic. Tonight, we celebrate our unbreakable bond and our shared mission with uplifting music and impactful stories as we plan for a brighter future. We'll hear from philanthropic leaders and trailblazers in our industry and honor their accomplishments and contributions. At Delivering Good, a good, beautiful, kind world is a more equitable world in which everyone has the useful items that they need and value so that they can overcome adversity and reach their full potential. COVID has not simply altered tonight's event, it has amplified our mission to unite retailers, manufacturers, foundations, and individuals like you to come together, to each do our part to bring hope, dignity, and self-esteem to all. Our goal tonight is to raise $2 million for this enterprise. That's why we're here tonight, as we enjoy the great talent of Whoopi Goldberg and Alan Stone and Ken Downing. Throughout this evening's program, you will be given many opportunities to contribute, and we sincerely hope you will join us in supporting our mission. And now I would like to introduce our board chair, Andrea Weiss.
Good evening. The shadow side of COVID is its ripple effect throughout our communities, and I believe it's changed us. We've all felt the vulnerability at a new level, the fear, the uncertainty, the isolation. It's real. It's pervasive, and it's personal. But the solution is also personal. I believe it will take each of us doing our part to overcome this vulnerability, to make each other whole again, to stand in the gap when the need is so great. Tonight you will hear from two of our community partners. Their stories exemplify the impact that the items we provide make. Delivering Good has provided over $200 million in new product donations to all of our partners this year, but there is so much more to be done. We're stretching to increase our impact and expand our reach. I believe now more than ever, we can use all our resources to truly create a unique ecosystem of giving. An ecosystem made of individuals like you and industry leaders like those you will hear from tonight. We simply cannot hit pause on philanthropic giving. Now is the time to act. I want to thank our event chairs for this evening, Stacy Burns, David Greenstein, Carol Hockman, and Carol Postal. And a special thanks to our advisor to the committee, Karen Bromley. As board chair, I'm so proud of our Delivering Good team. Our professionals have worked 7 days a week since the outbreak to deliver critical items to our community partners under extreme circumstances. I want to personally thank each of you for your dedication and devotion to our shared mission.
And I would like to add that no one has been more resilient or resourceful during this time than Andrea. She's mobilized our board and worked around the clock during the pandemic to help as many people as possible. You are the driving force behind our organization, Andrea, and we're so grateful for all that you do. A special thank you to Platinum sponsors Klarna, Comar, and Fairchild Media. Enjoy the gala, and thank you for joining us this evening. Now back to our wonderful host, Ken Downing, and our special guest, Whoopi Goldberg.
So Whoopi, you can imagine during the pandemic, this small but mighty team of individuals that work with Delivering Good and working virtually, as we all have been, as you well know, have been busy being able to organize all of the many things that need to be given to those in need around the country and around the world. And as you can imagine, with $2 billion worth of product, we're raising funds tonight so we can actually get those goods in the hands of those who are in need. So hopefully this evening, our plan, we're going to raise $2 million so we can donate $2 billion. You know, it's a special mission, and they support the efforts of many, and we do really good things that impact people's lives.
Yes, I know you do. And one of the great things is that, as you said earlier, you know, there's a lot of folks who have gone into this and they've just given of themselves. And one of the things that we're celebrating tonight is a true fashion icon. He's getting the Vanguard Award. He's made creative contributions to industry and decades of leadership and philanthropy. And his name is Michael Kors. I mean, this is a man, you know, who, when you look at all that he's done and done for people, you just kind of go, wow. Because what has he donated over $35 million worth of new apparel and accessories just during the pandemic? I mean, it's amazing.
He is the most optimistic individual, and he brings a smile to everyone's face because, you know, Michael's a one-line wonder, as well as being an amazing fashion designer, and he certainly is philanthropically giving at every level, not only him, but his team. I actually had the opportunity to catch up with him earlier in the week, Whoopi, and he shared with me about the great things that he and his team are doing and their great contribution to Delivering Good.
Good.
Michael, it's so great to have you with me virtually on Ken's couch to discuss all the amazing things that you're doing for Delivering Good. And we can't thank you enough for your $35 million donation of fashion and accessories. It's truly appreciated and going to be received by people in such need. So I have to just start by saying thank you so much, and congratulations on accepting the Vanguard Award from Delivering Good. You know, Michael, I've known you a long time, and you are probably one of the most optimistic, most joyous, and best storytellers I know in the entire world. I can't imagine that you and with your lovely mother, who I also know, have probably been involved with charitable giving from a very early age.
My grandmother always said to me, even if you have $1, you know, find something that you care about and give back. Well, we've gotten so many of our customers and fans to, you know, donate $5, $1, And it's crazy when I think about it, that $5 sounds inconsequential, but in fact, it's 50 school meals for the World Food Program. So I think that, early on, my mom said, even if you're not wealthy, you can do something to help someone, and make a difference, really make a difference. It's so important.
There's just a sense of joy in everything you do, and it's, be it creating a collection or giving back. And I love that sense of joy that you bring to so much of what you bring to so many people.
In fashion, when we find that right alchemy, the right magic, and then someone puts something on and they sort of have a spring in their step, they feel more confident, they feel like their best self. And so that's my favorite part of being a designer. Listen, a fashion show is loads of fun, and a photo shoot is certainly a lot of fun. And I love the whole process. But when I see someone put something on and they feel different, they sit differently, I think that's really exciting. Fashion is, you zip the right dress and you feel great. Everyone can feel very proud when they are able to give back and see the results. I mean, it's wonderful.
So tell me, Michael, you're such an inspiration in the industry. You're a huge community leader. How are you inspiring your teams to keep everybody moving forward in this totally unprecedented time? There's no one that can put a smile on anybody's face more than Michael Kors, just in your words.
A friend of mine, her mom was in the fashion industry her whole life until she retired. She's in her 80s now. And she said, you know what, Michael? She said, this too shall pass. And it's the cycle. It's just the cycle. So I think it's hard perhaps when you're in your early 20s and you've just started working to realize that. So I keep, saying, guys, this too shall pass. Don't worry.
The word that really sticks with me that you just said is change. And we can change the lives of others. We can change how people feel about themselves, how they feel when they get dressed. And you, through your very generous donation and your constant commitment to many organizations throughout, not only here in New York, but throughout America, you make positive change in people's lives.
It's the cherry on the cake, I have to be honest, that not only did I know at an early age what I wanted to do, but to know what you want and then to succeed beyond your wildest dreams doing what you love. I feel like I've been given such a gift. So, whether it's here in New York City, nationally or globally, we're all interconnected. So I think we have to shore ourselves up together.
Michael, we can't thank you enough. I see you have your Delivering Good award behind you.
I do. And I really, this Vanguard Award is really very special. And we don't do any of this, Ken, for recognition. We really do it ultimately because we want to see people feel better about themselves and to really give them that confidence. So I'm really honored to accept the award and really to just remind everyone, no matter who you are, whether it's a $1 donation, whether it's volunteering and there's no money involved or no product involved, we really have to know how connected we all are to each other. And, I think this pandemic has certainly taught us that. And it's really woken up everyone. So I hope that this inspires people to help people they've never met before, but we're all connected. And I'm thrilled, really thrilled to accept the award. And bravo to all of the great, great work that Delivering Good does for so many people.
Bravo to you and your organization for being so kind, so generous, and for you being the amazing man and leader you are in the industry. It's very touching. Thank you for accepting the Vanguard Award on behalf of Delivering Good, and all the very best to you. We miss you. I want to see you. I want to see you in person sometime soon, I hope.
Absolutely. When we're over the rainbow, I can't wait. I can't wait. Thank you, and everyone be well, and thanks again.
Yeah. I mean, he is one of those godsends. That's what Michael Kors is. And I just want to say congratulations, Michael Kors. I'll be down to buy some shoes in a couple of days. Anywho, I love being around people who are creative, and it makes me very, very happy. And so one of the people that we're going to hear from is one of our community partners, and the great work that they've been doing with Delivering Good. But first, we're joined tonight by soul and R&B singer, songwriter, and musician, Alan Stone. Now, he just released his third studio album, Building Balance, that's the name of it, just last year. And he is another one of those people that, the Great Spirit tapped and said, be a good spirit in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Alan Stone.
Hey everyone, this is your buddy Alan Stone here. So happy to be here in support of Delivering Good. Thank you for being here and lending your time and your compassion. I'm going to do a tune for you. This is one of my originals called Give You Blue. It goes like this. Oh, well, I can't stop the rain, but I won't keep you dry. If the shore feels far away, I'll be by your side. And when the storms arise, honey, I will show up to you. 'Cause when your sky is gray, hey, I will give you blue. I can't move a mountain, 'cause I am just a man. Now I can undo what's happened, hey, but I will understand. And although it may hurt, baby, hey, well, I'll tell you the truth. 'Cause when your sky is gray, hey, I will give you blue. Oh, well, I can't stop the rain, but I will wipe your tears. Well, I wish I could take what hurts you, yeah, and just make it disappear. Oh, well, I can't work no miracles, but I'll do what I can do. Yeah. Baby, when your sky is gray, baby, I will give you blue. When your sky is gray, I will give you blue. Oh, well, I will give you blue, yeah. Baby, I will give you blue.
And now we're going to Las Vegas to speak with one of our newer community partners, Help of Southern Nevada. Fulala, welcome to our virtual gala. Tell us a bit about Help of Southern Nevada.
We are the largest permanent supportive housing provider in Southern Nevada. 700 individuals woke up in a permanent supportive housing bed here in Nevada, and we actually intensively case manage those individuals. All of those 700 individuals usually have at least two disabling conditions, but they can be anywhere from mental health. It could be a medical or physical. It could be substance abuse. It could be all of the above. And sometimes it's a little harder to get them back on their feet. But we also we serve tens of thousands of Southern Nevadans every year. It's just we are known for the 700 that we case manage in housing.
How have our donations of new merchandise made an impact?
So one of the things that we love about Delivering Good is a lot of the stuff that you give us really makes a difference to the folks in our housing programs and the folks at Shannon West Homeless Youth Center. Something else that we were really quite excited for was the underwear that American Eagle provided for us. Now we use that everywhere throughout our projects, but Shannon West is a really big user of those. We never get enough underwear. One of the things that we also love, why we love American Eagle and the Ralph Lauren clothing. Thank you so much. We just got that this month. Some of the youth were actually, they didn't really have anything planned, but once they saw the Ralph Lauren shirts and whatnot, they actually started saying, no, I think I should go out and get a job, even if they weren't slated to, because time-wise, they need to work on their education. So they really, actually, some of what you donate through Delivering Good is often not only necessities, but sometimes a incentive to our young people.
What is one of the differences you see between your youth clients and your adult clients?
You will never see any of our youth that at Shannon West look like a homeless individual. Appearance is very, very important to them. And for us, and perhaps you've noticed this in your community, but oftentimes there's always a homeless youth population. They usually hide in plain sight. So anywhere that there are universities, kids with backpacks, that's a normal thing in universities and colleges and high schools, right? That's where you're going to see a lot of homeless youth hang out. Because one, they can blend in, and two, nobody's going to hassle them because of their extra large backpack that they're carrying.
How do you create a sense of home for these young adults?
It varies, but a lot of times it's the stuff that makes it a home. It's the soft goods, if you will, right? It's the 2 weeks ago, somebody saw a pillow in our warehouse and asked if they could have it for one of their clients, and it was just a throw pillow, but it was a sunflower on it. And I was just like, yeah, sure. But apparently sunflowers meant a lot to that particular client. And it's a theme for them. So that was something that made them feel as if it was home, is the look on some of their faces. When I had the executive director for Legal Aid of Southern Nevada, she came in and spoke to the young residents, and she shared her story of when she was 18 and came to Vegas, and she was cleaning hotel rooms, and then she shared, like, now I'm in charge of 40 some odd attorneys, and she was the first female Speaker of the House for Nevada. And, she looked at them like right in the face, and she goes, have you guys ever thought of law school? To the youth at Shannon West. And I don't know, like because she established herself as this legal eagle and whatnot, and then really looked at them and said, you can go to law school. Why wouldn't you be able to go to law school? And the look on their faces, the ones that were like, she's serious. Like, she thinks we can go. That was amazing to me. And so I absolutely think that they're going to be future attorneys. They're going to be future teachers. They're probably, I joke about this, but maybe not so much. There might even be a future CEO of Help Us Southern Nevada living at Shannon West.
Thank you so much, Wilala, for joining us tonight and sharing our vision of a more equitable world for all.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lydia Finette, and I am delighted to be here from Christie's Auction House to talk to you about the Delivering Good online auction. The auction items for this evening can be seen directly below the video screen, so if you look down right now, you can start bidding even while I'm talking. This auction has been so successful that we have extended the deadline until midnight on November 6th. So you have time, but not that much time, so get bidding. Finally, if you don't see anything that piques your interest right now, completely understand, but I hope you will consider donating by texting DG Gala 2020 to the following number, 243-725.
And we're back. Thank you, Lydia. I think this is the first time I've actually not been in a ballroom when you've been doing your auctions. Next this evening is the Impact Award, given to American Eagle Outfitters for their cause marketing campaign that Whoopi raised more than $1.5 million for Delivering Good. And not only did they raise, aren't they great? And their funds are being used to help disadvantaged and homeless youth, which is it's such a great contribution to that community. American Eagle Outfitters has also donated more than $300,000 in new product. So, and they've also were one of our guest designers for our auction for denim, like the piece that you and Amara created for us. So American Eagle is a super great partner.
Thank you. It's such an honor to be here virtually to accept the Impact Award on behalf of our American Eagle and Aerie brands. We are grateful to our partners at Delivering Good for bestowing us with this award, and we are excited to help bring awareness to the critical work Delivering Good is doing by highlighting ways that we can all support its mission. As a company, our purpose is to show the world that there's real power in the optimism of youth, and we encourage this generation to take a stand on the issues they believe in. Through our brand partnerships, like our holiday campaign with Delivering Good, we're able to inspire today's young people to make a difference in their communities. We are incredibly proud that American Eagle and Aerie were able to raise $1.5 million to help Delivering Good get essential merchandise into the hands of those who need it most, underprivileged and homeless young people. The in-store and online campaign extended from Giving Tuesday throughout the holiday season last year and empowered customers to take action against homelessness, which impacts an astonishing 1 in 10 young people in America. This campaign was not only important to our customers, but to our people. We have almost 40,000 associates globally, and the average age is 22. More than 70% are Gen Z. They are young and passionate and empowered, and they want to make the world a better place. So on behalf of AEO, our board of directors, and our associates, we hope that our commitment will inspire others to give back, to make a difference, and to help build a better world. Thank you so much again.
I love American Eagle. And, I get this opportunity to say, I love your product. I love everything you do, American Eagle. I shop with you. I just want to tell them that. That's right. And I think I'm supposed to do this. So again, I thanked them, and they're doing amazing stuff. And right now, we are joined by Grammy Award nominee, soul singer, producer, and activist, Aloe Blacc. Now, ladies and gentlemen, sit back for Aloe Blacc.
Through Designing for Good, a group of top fashion executives and designers have come up with the most incredible one-of-a-kind experiences and a first for me to sell one-of-a-kind jeans for anyone who would like to bid on them in the online auction. What is a one-of-a-kind jean? I'm sure you're all wondering. Designers like Charlotte Brody, Leela Rose, Alice and Olivia, and an incredible array of other designers have come up with jeans that they will sketch to fit you in different designs. You can see the designs on the website right now showing the auction items. Once you go, the designers will make the jeans and you will be the only one who has them. So what's bad about that? In addition to that, there are incredible one-of-a-kind experiences. Everything from a beautiful home in the Dominican Republic to a ski house in Wyndham, very close if you don't feel like traveling. Also, for those of you who love the ultimate luxury, an over 70-foot sailing yacht for 3 days and private airfare to get you there so you can sail around the Northeast sometime before next summer. All in all, an incredible array of auction lots. So this auction raises money to distribute donated clothing and other incredible essentials to local agencies that support relief efforts for those affected by COVID-19, homelessness, natural disasters, or other things that are out of their control. The auction items for this evening can be seen directly below the video screen. So if you look down right now, you can start bidding even while I'm talking. This auction has been so successful that we have extended the deadline until midnight on November 6th. So you have time, but not that much time, so get bidding. Finally, if you don't see anything that piques your interest right now, completely understand, but I hope you will consider donating by texting DG Gala 2020 to the following number, 243-725. This is a tax-deductible donation, and it will help deliver more than $200 million in new product donations to the people who need it most. So I'll give you that text number one more time, DG Gala 2020 to number 243-725.
Hey, so check out those auction items. Whoopi, I don't know about you. I think that you need the Zach Posen upcycled denim maxi skirt, or maybe the Ruben Toledo painted jeans.
I will wear everything I can get into because, you know, since I've been home, I have eaten everything in sight. So I don't know if I can get into anything of Zach Posen's except a tag where I put it on my shirt that says Zach Posen. That's the only thing I can wear from him right now. And Ruben Toledo, you know, I would wear anything that he created. I love him. And, you know, I'm not bragging or anything, but my granddaughter's no little tiny shrinking violet. She's painted his jackets. She's done, you know, she's all of that. And why was Women of Inspiration, why was that luncheon canceled?
Well, you know, Whoopi, the Women of Inspiration luncheon was created almost 15 years ago through Delivering Good. And because of COVID, the inability to gather people together, we decided to roll the Women of Inspiration Awards into our virtual gala tonight, which really makes it even a double gala, if you will. You know, the Women of Inspiration Awards honor women of achievement and certainly women of generosity. And because of COVID not being able to have the award, we're going to honor them this evening. You know, our first two Women of Inspiration are the mother and daughter honoree team of Amanda and Karen Zuckerman of Dormify. Now, do you know Dormify at all, Whoopi?
Just vaguely. Tell me more.
You know, they're an online home accessories retailer, and they're focused on dorm decor and solutions for students. But, you know, you and I have a love of decorating and our things. So they don't only have their great online business, they have donated over $250,000 worth of product to people in need, including youth in shelters and foster care. And they actually go in, Whoopi, and they create this kind of decorated dorm room for students who don't have the ability to have a fancy dorm room. And you know, a dorm room is like it's almost a status symbol when you're in school.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I'd love to play with that. Dormify.
Well,
You know what? I feel like I've put Dormify in a couple of the kids' rooms when they went off to college. So I feel like maybe, you know, they've been in my life and I didn't really realize how much so.
Well, when I chatted with Karen and Amanda, I offered my services too, because, you know, nobody loves a good hammer and a nail and an ability to decorate like I do. So you and I together, we would would be
Yes.
quite a decorating duo. So I think that we'll let them know that we're on board. So
Yes.
I had a great time catching up with Amanda and Karen, and their philanthropic giving started at very early ages. Karen was actually inspired by an elephant by the name of Lucy. So let's hear more from Karen and from Amanda.
Since 2016, Dormify has donated over 10,000 pieces of merchandise to Delivering Good to help those in need make their house a home. I just recently caught up with Karen and Amanda, the dynamic duo mother and daughter team who do amazing work throughout the country. We're thrilled to have them with us here at Delivering Good.
Thanks so much for the honor and for having us here, and we're just excited to be a part of Delivering Good.
It's so fun because, as you know, this at one time was actually an in-person gala, and now we're going into the world of virtual. But we love you, Karen.
Figured it out. Thank you.
Karen, let's start with you. I was learning about some of the things you've done in your past, and you started actually being involved in charitable giving at a really young age. You have to tell us the story of Lucy because I was so touched.
When I was probably around 6 or 7, Lucy, the elephant, which is a historic landmark, was really in disrepair. And a lot of people loved Lucy, but I don't know really what people were doing. So I took a can, like a Campbell's soup can, and I cut a hole in it at the top, and I wrapped a Lucy sticker around it, and I went around canning to my neighbors to raise money for Lucy. And then I brought the can filled with money to the office, like below Lucy's feet, and gave it to the woman that was working there. And they were so happy. I think they gave me more stickers, and I was so happy. And it was such a good feeling to do something for someone else.
Creating Dormify, you both have an interest in interior and furniture and that type of a thing. Is that something you share together, obviously?
Yeah, I think we're both extremely creative and have sort of this competitive nature to us. I grew up in an entrepreneurial family. My parents actually started a business. Well, my mom started the business, but they worked together. She has an advertising agency that she's run for over 32 years now. So I grew up in a household where they were working all the time and working together, and it was a family business. And I always thought that I would join that business, and it's very much like a creative environment. They really specialize in building brands and all touch points related back to a brand. This underlying theme of giving back and a charitable aspect to business is something that she's very much enforced. So I can get so busy and like caught up in the details of the day-to-day of what we're doing, but she always brings it back to a purpose, which I think is a really great sort of wise oversight that she
Your mom
provides.
keeps things grounded.
Yes, that's the word for it. So no matter how frustrated I get or busy I feel, she makes me remember like why we're doing it.
Karen, Amanda, it's obvious why you're women of inspiration because I'm so inspired by the two of you and what you do. And Karen, the fact that you, at such a young age, were inspired within yourself to go save Lucy and have the ability to impart not only on your daughter, but your other son and daughter as well, to do good things and to understand the importance of delivering good, because delivering good is doing good. I want to bestow upon you. Karen, if you were here, I would hand this to you. But Amanda, while you're here in person, we at Delivering Good want to thank you so much for being our women of inspiration and women of inspiration to so many women around the country and around the world. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. And thanks, Mom, for inspiring me.
Thank you. We're so proud to be a part of Delivering Good.
Thank you, Karen. Thank you both for being here this evening.
Wow. Thank you, Karen and Amanda, for your good work. And thank you, Lucy the elephant. You know, I kind of feel a little like Lucy. As I was saying, I've been eating everything in sight. Anywho, our next Woman of Inspiration honoree is Angela Chan of Chargeurs.
You know, Whoopi, I recently spoke with tonight's incredible Woman of Inspiration, Angela Chan. Now stay tuned for one more great performance from Alan Stone right after we hear Angela on her interview.
I do like the sound of that.
Love that sound. That's my favorite sound.
So, Angela, you were brilliant and very quick to COVID response and taking your organization that does manufacturing for fashion groups, not only around the country, but around the world. And you decided to pivot quickly and be able to create face masks that were so needed.
Thank you.
At a time when a lot of people weren't even talking about being able to create PPE and the things that were needed at the very beginning of COVID. How did it come to you that you realized you needed to have a call to action and start doing what you were doing?
Well, first, our company is the leader in technical textiles, and the textile actually goes inside face mask. And being a global company, we saw firsthand it was coming out of Asia and then it went to Europe, and we knew that it was going to go around the globe. So we very quickly pivoted our supply chain into sourcing and production. My team did an amazing job. Everyone just got on board and they saw this was happening. So we all just dropped whatever we were doing and we just made it happen.
Many of us in fashion didn't come from the manor born. And as you're saying, it's when you come from a simpler place, you're drawn to beautiful things.
Yes.
And the beautiful things engage us. And as we become more successful in our industry, we understand other people want beautiful things as well. And not beauty in an unattainable way, but just to live a decent, respectful life and have nice things around them. And the work that you do with delivering good and through your organization, you really ensure that people's lives are just a little bit nicer, a little bit prettier, and just a little bit happier to wake up to every morning.
We tried. This is such an honor.
I'm so... To you, my love.
Thank you, Ken.
Angela, I have to tell you, it's a great honor of mine on behalf of everyone at Delivering Good to bestow on you the award as a woman of inspiration and a woman of inspiration to so many. I think that women in our industry are the most powerful leaders because it is through compassion and empathy that you lead and you drive and you make great things happen. So as a friend, I love you. And as a colleague, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hey friends, it's your buddy Alan Stone. I'm so elated tonight to lend my voice alongside many other voices to support the work being done by Delivering Good. We can all do our part to support their critical efforts, especially in this time of recovery when so many need so much. So here's to 35 years of collecting and distributing more than $2 billion in donated products to help people and families all across the country and around the world, and many more years to delivering good to come. This is a tune by Marvin Gaye called What's Going On. One of my favorites. It goes like this. Oh, but mother, there's too many of you crying. Oh, then brother, there's far too many of you dying. And you know we've got to find a way. Bring some love in here today, yeah. Oh, Father, we don't need to escalate, because war is not the answer. But only love can conquer hate. some love in here today. Get lines, get signs, but don't you punish me with brutality. Go on and talk to me so that you can see what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? I gotta know what's going on. Ooh, la 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 la. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, la 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 la. Oh, well, mother, everybody thinks we're wrong. But who are they to judge us? Simply 'cause our hair is long. And you know we've got to find a way to bring some love in here today. Get lines, get signs, but don't you punish me with brutality, yeah. And go on and talk to me so that you can see, yeah, what is going on and what's going on, yeah. What's going on? Well, I gotta know what's going on. What's going on? Yeah. What's going on? Oh, but what's going on? Baby, what's going on? Baby, what's going on? I gotta know what's going on. Thank you so much for your support tonight. I wish you well. Stay safe. See you next time.
What an amazing performance and a voice, like, you know, just great. And thank you for being here with us tonight. You know, listen to another community partner, Our Children, and learn more about the impact of delivering good.
Wow, what a great performance. And joining me now are Sarah Murphy and Natalie Thomas from Delivering Good's community partner, Our Children. Delivering Good has been working with Our Children for years, and we are so proud of the support they provide to women and families. Thank you, Sarah, for being here tonight.
Thank you, Lisa, for having me.
Sarah, please tell us about the important work of Our Children with women and children impacted by incarceration.
Our Children does so many important things. They start inside the prisons, getting to know the actual inmates that will be coming out and getting them set up for reuniting into society. And then when they come to Our Children, we provide them housing, shelter, food, mental health awareness and staff, and all the support they need, including childcare programs and also a career readiness program.
Please tell us about the people you help and their greatest needs.
So specifically, I work at our Working Women Program's Career Readiness Program, and we provide all the training and tools that they need to have a successful future with workshops, seminars, education, on-the-job training by doing internships, and just teaching them all how to really be enriched and have a full successful life and move into a career instead of just a job to break that cycle of poverty.
For women and children living in supportive housing and making a fresh start, which donated items are the most meaningful and useful?
would definitely have to say the professional clothing. When you come right from prison, as myself, when I came right from prison, I only had the clothes that I had in prison with me, which are sweatpants and t-shirts. And I was right away given this job at Our Children, and I'm very grateful to have it. And I had no professional clothes whatsoever. And I was able to have at least a week's worth of clothes right off the bat. And then it was able to allow me to do my job and feel good about it. It definitely takes the pressure off of having to go out and having the money that they don't have to go out and get the clothing and essentials that they need, the household goods that they need. And it also makes them feel good about themselves, because when you feel good, you look good, and you look good, you feel good. So
Thanks so much for being here, Natalie and Giovanni.
Thank you for having me, Lisa.
Natalie, how has Our Children helped you?
Our Children has helped me in so many ways. They helped me with a roof over my head. They helped me reunite with my children. I came here with just Giovanni, and then I was able to get 2 more of my children, my 4-year-old and my 6-year-old, within a couple of months after I came to Our Children. They've helped me with so many career opportunities, education goals. I mean, anything that you have set in mind, they help you obtain it.
And what does it mean to you when you receive something new rather than something used?
Well, you know, to me, it really doesn't matter if it's used or new, because it's the thought that counts. But when you receive something new, it just shows how much someone cares and is thinking about your best interests. And it just makes you feel better about yourself.
Well, seeing Giovanni makes me feel better about everything. At Delivering Good, we hope that we are helping to provide dignity and hope and self-esteem. What do those words mean to you all?
To me, it just means, like, self-esteem. When you do better for yourself and you get the help that you need to succeed in life, your self-esteem rises, the dignity rises. You just feel better about yourself and have a more positive attitude.
Sarah, how about you?
for me, I mean, it means that if you have those values for yourself, then not only do you feel good and can you succeed, but you can pass it on to others, especially your children.
It's a privilege to have both of you here with us. Thank you for joining us, Sarah and Natalie, and we wish you both the very best.
Well, thank you, Lisa.
Thank you so much. It was my pleasure.
You can donate by texting the following: DG Gala 2020 to the number 243725. Thank you so much for listening. Enjoy the rest of this evening, and happy bidding.
Whoopi, our final award of the evening is the Lifetime Achievement Award, sponsored by Klarna. Our recipient this evening is industry icon Terry Lundgren, retired chairman and CEO of Macy's, and also my first boss when I joined Neiman Marcus in Beverly Hills. I actually had the pleasure of catching up with Terry and speaking to him about the importance of not only being an industry leader, but certainly the importance of giving back in a community and creating the family at Macy's who give back with him as well.
Well, I tell you what, we will talk to him in 1 second, because before we get into that conversation, we have some industry friends with some congratulations for Terry.
Hi, Terry. On behalf of the entire Macy's Inc. family, congratulations on receiving the Delivering Good Lifetime Achievement Award. It is so well deserved. As you know, giving back is in Macy's DNA, and during your tenure, the company was able to positively impact literally millions of lives, both here in the United States and across the world. Now, a lot has been said about your retail career, but I want to recognize some of the highlights of the charitable work that you led during your time at Macy's Inc. The American Heart Association. You were a founding member and the chair of their CEO Roundtable, a group of leaders from the country's largest companies committed to placing a greater emphasis on the health and wellness of their employees. You built a focus on wellness into the Macy's culture, and we're benefiting from that today. You also supported Go Red for Women, promoting both fashion shows and fundraisers to bring greater awareness and better care to the issue of heart disease in women. During your tenure, Macy's raised and donated more than $60 million to this important cause. You teamed up with Evelyn and Leonard Lauder of Estee Lauder as they shared with you their vision for the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Impacting 2.1 million women each year, breast cancer is the most common cancer in women around the globe. And BCRF's mission is to end breast cancer by advancing the world's most promising research. And during your leadership, Macy's raised enough funding to support over 200,000 critical research lab hours. You forged a relationship with Make-A-Wish America. You understood the power of hope for children facing critical illness and their families. And you believed in the importance of supporting Wish kids. During your leadership, Macy's funded the granting of more than 10,000 wishes. You championed and led Macy's Bag Hunger program, which raises funds and provides volunteer hours for food security programs. Under your leadership, nearly $40 million was raised and contributed to food partners in our communities. This program is still going strong. You led the company's efforts in disaster relief with the American Red Cross during many times of crisis, from Superstorm Sandy here in New York to hurricanes, tornadoes, and floods across the country, to the Philippines typhoon. You made sure the company stepped up for our communities in times of need. In 2005, you helped found the Rwandan Path to Peace Initiative, a first of its kind for life-changing program for Rwandan women. When the devastating 2010 earthquake occurred in Haiti, you worked to create a trade and aid program that helped artisans in Haiti get back on their feet, restore their studios, and build back livelihoods by selling products to American consumers with the Hearts of Haiti collection. And Terry, you haven't done all this alone, because alongside you, every step of the way, has been your amazing partner in life, Tina. The work that you and Tina have done together, in particular, to support the Ronald McDonald House and figure skating in Harlem, is truly outstanding. I want to thank both you and Tina for all that you do. Your work on delivering good is awe-inspiring, and you are so deserved of the Lifetime Achievement Award. On a personal level, you are a friend and my greatest mentor, and I am honored to be a part of this tribute. So once again, congratulations, Terry.
From all of us at Klarna, I want to extend a heartfelt congratulations to you, Mr. Terry Lundgren, on this Lifetime Achievement Award. As you may know, I am a co-founder of Klarna, which I was part of starting 15 years ago. And one of the things that I've come to learn and appreciate over the years, especially since we've been working so closely with retail, is really the challenges and how difficult it is to create a genuine, fantastic retail experience. I've been a big fan ever since I was a kid of people like Ingvar Kamprad, the founder of IKEA, the founders of H&M, and you, Mr. Lundgren, and what you have accomplished with Macy's during your years at the head of it. I think it's truly astonishing, and the closeness to how you involved in the business and how you understand the customer experience is something that I still try to draw inspiration from and put in practice here at Klarna as we are on our journey to support retailers across the world with a great digital and in-store experience. So I really have been very impressed by you being such a great innovator and leader in the retail industry. And we at Klarna are very excited to be part of the Macy's family and to continue our partnership and honoring the legacy that you have built for the coming years. Thank you.
Stanley and I made a wager. Stanley, I hope you went to the bank today because as of this morning, Neiman Marcus is up 13%.
It's Toot's the cat! Toot's, look out!
Well, what's wrong with this thing?
Of this
Yeah, what's wrong with this machine?
It's not even on.
Oh, that's a problem.
Here. and then you have to do this.
I don't know of a brand out there that is as good as INC at reaching this updated casual lifestyle customer.
People are saying the retail industry and the department stores in particular is a dinosaur that's never going to come back, that it's always going to be an underdog. I love that.
Be the magic. It's doing the unexpected. It's impressing the customer forever.
I'm so grateful for all the relationships I've developed over the years. My friends always have my back. My family.
My two daughters are my pride and joy. They are just two spectacular young ladies.
My amazing wife, Tina, who is extraordinary. I'm a lucky guy.
I believe.
We are in the business where great ideas matter.
Terry, thank you for being with us this evening. It's a pleasure to have you with us, and congratulations on your Lifetime Achievement Award. You certainly have an incredible legacy and have touched so many people's lives, not only through your charitable work, but certainly as a leader in our industry. I hope you can share with us some of your words of wisdom this evening, not only on your charitable works, but also on your amazing career. It's certainly unprecedented what you've done with your charitable giving. Terry, was it something early on in your career that you took up philanthropic giving, or is it something you came to as you became a CEO within an organization?
Well, thank you, Ken, and it's great to be with you tonight, even though it's virtual. Hopefully the next time we meet, we'll be live. I think, as you know, I grew up one of 6 kids, and with a father who worked 2 jobs and a mother who raised six kids full time, who were not always the most controlled. But I have to say, I was very lucky. I followed my friends, and I'm the only one of the 6, including my parents, who went to college. And so I was given opportunities, perhaps, that were not expected at the dinner table in conversations, and frankly, even not expected of myself. So I was probably on the receiving end of some of the great work that was being done by organizations like Delivering Good in the early days. And so when I got into the retail world right out of college, I was fortunate enough to join a great company called Federated Department Stores, Bullock's in Los Angeles. And right away, I learned about the benefits of giving back. And it wasn't just giving back to the communities, which was obviously really important. They were our customers. We wanted to be helpful and responsive to their needs, their desires, but also the impact it had on our employees. It was fantastic. It really created a sense of teamwork. So I followed that philosophy for decades after that, and know the power of giving back, the impact it has on communities, as well as on those who actually do the giving.
So your first experience really on the kind of large scale of being involved philanthropically is when you came into the world of retail.
Yes, that's true. And it's been fascinating, because I've learned over time that the retail industry and the fashion industry, frankly, in general, on all sides of the business, are a very generous group. I mean, I've learned how this industry stands out among others when it comes to giving back. That was my first exposure. I've carried on that tradition, but I've also seen it with our retail competitors, our suppliers, our designers, all those surrounding us in our industry, a very, very generous group of individuals and companies who do give back generously to their communities.
Well, I mean, as you know, Terry, for over 35 years, Delivering Good's mission has really been about providing hope and dignity and self-esteem. You and your organizations have been very gracious in their giving, and not only time, but of product and also your many resources. Do you think having something new is important to an individual when they receive it?
Yeah, I think it's a big difference having something new as opposed to having something that's been handed down. And I even extend that to the Partners in Time work that my former company, Macy's and Bloomingdale's and Blue Mercury did. And that is going out into the communities and painting a school, a public school in a lower household income neighborhood, or putting in new lockers and, creating a basketball court they didn't have. This newness has been, really appreciated. And then certainly what Delivering Good does is provide new product, whether it be a chair to sit on or a jacket to wear, a new pair of shoes. It makes all the difference in the world to one's self-confidence and how good they feel about themselves, when they're presenting themselves in this new environment with this new product on. So I think it makes a huge difference, and congratulations to Delivering Good for being so successful at making such an impact with this new product for those in need.
I always believe you're building a community when you're giving back to the community, which is such an important way to bring all of our team members wherever we work together. So Terry, you've had an amazing career, but we're all curious, what's next for Terry Lundgren?
Well, I've been asked many times about how do I manage the work-life balance, and frankly, I wasn't particularly good at that. And so I think I found the answer, and the answer was retire. And then I can manage how much work I'm actually doing. It's now I'm only working 2/3 of the time instead of 110% of the time, and that's actually been fantastic because I'm on two very large Fortune 100 company boards, and I'm also advising 5 other companies in the United States as well as Europe and in Asia. And then I'm teaching at Columbia Business School, and I'm also mentoring one-on-one students from the MBA program. And then we've got the Lundgren Center at the University of Arizona, which I'm very involved with. And I've got a new organization I'm really excited about, which is going to help collect data on consumer spending in multiple points of how they access product in different places, and bring it all together to help us understand consumers better, which is a subject you and I can know very well. And I think it's going to be a game changer. I can't talk any more about it, but I'm very excited about this and other things that I'm working on now. So I'm active, I'm busy, but I also now have more time for my family and my friends and personal activities that I enjoy. So I found the work-life balance that I've been looking for.
Terry, what you call retirement, I think some people do call a career. But knowing you as well as I do, it does not surprise me at all that you're keeping yourself super active. It's so great to see you. And again, congratulations on the Lifetime Achievement Award. We're so proud of the work that you do throughout the community, here in the country and around the world. The very, very best to you. And again, thank you for being part of Delivering Good.
Thanks, Ken. And I'm just honored to be recognized tonight by Delivering Good. I know that that's a reflection on the organizations that I have worked with over time. It's never about one person. It's about the organization, the team, who all pitch together. And in our industry, as I've said, giving back is a privilege. And I'm honored to be part of tonight's program, and honored to be in a position to have given back the way that my companies and myself have done over the years. Thanks very much. I'd like to thank everyone who was involved in this night tonight, Delivering Good. I want to thank everyone who's contributed to tonight's event, and clearly want to thank the people at Delivering Good for all the great work that you do and helping this very competitive industry come together and do something in unison, which is focused on communities and individuals and giving them something new to be proud of. So thank you, Delivering Good. Thank you to all of the contributors. It is a great honor for me to receive your Lifetime Achievement Award. Cheers.
Thank you. And I want to remind viewers how important individual contributions are this evening. Don't forget to check out the auction. It will be open for bidding until Friday, November 6th at midnight. Another way to donate please text DG Gala 2020 to 243-725 in order to contribute to Delivering Good. Don't forget, every dollar counts, and it makes a huge difference. And there's no contribution too small because it's coming from the heart.
Isn't it the truth, Whoopi? Give because it feels good, and give because there are so many who appreciate that you give. I have to say thank you to all of our viewers and supporters, and thank you, Whoopi, for spending time with us this evening and bringing Delivering Good's virtual gala to an entirely new level. Now, to close our virtual gala, please welcome back Delivering Good President and CEO, Lisa Gerwich. Lisa?
As we close, I want to personally thank you for your generous donations this evening. It has been a night of inspirational music, incredible stories of leadership and generosity, and great insights from our community partners. We come to the challenge of our times, the greatest we've ever faced, with a readiness born of experience. 35 years of experience gathering $2 billion worth of items and distributing them to those experiencing tragedy, natural disasters, poverty, and inequality. Together, we can reach those affected by COVID-19, the lack of economic opportunity, the rise in homelessness, and the poverty and uncertainty that can lead many to lose hope. We hope that the leaders we honored tonight inspire you to take action and to answer Langston Hughes' plea for a good, beautiful, and kind world by joining us in Delivering Good. Thank you and good night.
I can't stop the rain, but I will keep you dry. When the sharp feels far away, baby, I'll be by your side. And when the storms arise, baby, I will shelter you. 'Cause when your sky is gray, hey, I will give you blue. I can't move a mountain, 'cause I give just a man. Well, I can undo what's happened, but I will understand. And although it may hurt, baby, I'll tell you the truth. 'Cause when your sky is gray, hey, I will give you blue. Well, I can't stop the rain, I can't stop the rain. I will wipe your tears for you. Well, I wish I could take what hurts you and just make it disappear.